Hi, I'm Tom from DT. Today I'd like to have a look at bait and ingredients. I have heard some people say that bait is bait is bait. Now that really isn't the case, and today I'd like to demonstrate why. The simplest form of boilie you could create would be made from semolina, soya flour, maize flour and flavour. That mixed with egg and boiled would create a very basic bait. It may catch fish in certain circumstances, typically if the lake's a bit overstocked and the poor carp are starving. It's basically like trying to feed a human a bread and water diet. They would live, but it doesn't mean that they're getting the nutrients, vitamins and minerals that they'd need to live healthily. We know from our relationship with Sparsholt College that a carp can detect the nutritional value of a foodstuff or boilie without actually having to consume it. That's why it's important when there's so much choice for the carp that you're using a bait that they simply can't swim past. Our baits are packed with the highest quality ingredients that we can source. This ensures that the bait is as attractive as it can be and that the carp will continue to search it out time and time again. When you're using a bait that has such a complete nutritional profile, often the carp will learn to rely on it as their main food source. This means that typically they'll be taking it in preference to any other bait. Big carp don't get big by accident. They know what to look for, they know what to eat, and they will actively search it out. We don't make the cheapest bait, but we do make the best. These are some of the ingredients that we're proud to use. They go into our baits and liquids. Our fish meal. This has an extremely high protein content as it's made from flesh, as opposed to some of the lower grades that are made from offcuts, like gills and fins. This is Haith's Robinred. It gives bait a spicy taste that carp absolutely love. There are cheaper versions of Robinred, but we choose to use this one as it's the original and the best. This is our green lip mussel. It's very fine and extremely high in free amino acids. Tigernut Meal. It's sweet, it's crunchy, our end blend's packed full of it because there's not a carp that swims that doesn't love tiger nuts. Blood Meal. This is unusual in the bait industry as not every company holds a DEFRA certificate to use it. It's high in iron, vitamin B12, which are both important for metabolism. This is creatine. It's a really exciting ingredient. It's an organic acid that directly boosts the supply of energy to the carp's muscles. Carp become very energetic and will feel great. They absolutely love this stuff. It's very expensive, but it's also very, very effective. Right, this is Braco Cell. It's a yeast extract. It's very high in protein. It contains complete amino acid groups. It promotes immunity, boosts growth, and improves digestion. This is cola nut extract. This ingredient is sourced from the cola nut, which contains more caffeine than a coffee bean. It's very high in stimulants and can become addictive to carp. Here we've got crunchy kelp meal. It smells just like walking along the seafront. Very salty, it provides texture to the bait. It gives the carp vitamin B12, minerals and trace elements. Right, now we've got Caremain Powder, another really exciting product. It's a new feed-inducing stimulant. It's very high in digestible amino acids. Now we've got Whey Powder. The carp absolutely love this stuff. It's very high in protein, that's why it's used by bodybuilders. It adds a lovely creamy sweet taste to a bait as well. This is Milk Bee. It's a powdered flavour and a classic fish attractor. It contains diacetyl, which is a highly detectable acid, and vanillin. It gives the bait a lovely creamy vanilla smell. Here are a couple of the milk proteins that we use. We've got calf milk. This milk powder contains many of the vitamins carp need to live healthily. It's got vitamin A, D, E, iron, zinc and selenium. Selenium's very hard for the carp to source in their natural environment. It's important for growth and immunity and in turn is very attractive to them. Now we've got Casings. These are very expensive milk derivatives but definitely worth every penny. Some of the milk fractions here have got protein content in excess of 91%. They're highly attractive and nutritious to the carp. So here are some of the liquid foods that we use. We've got hydrolyzed fish extract, liquid liver, liquid oyster extract, human food grade red salmon oil, enzyme treated yeast extract, tiger nut extract and krill protein hydrolysate. So these are our concentrated liquid flavours. They are all sourced from the human food industry and they are the purest flavours available. So these were just a few of the ingredients that we use here at DT. Hopefully I've managed to demonstrate the difference between a boilie and a DT boilie. If you'd like further information on what goes into each of the boilies in our range, check out dtbaits.co.uk.